It's doing it again.
Ba-dum-bum.
Welcome back to D5 Questing, everybody. D5 Humming.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
Who was that?
It was Age.
Well, welcome back just the same, Questers. Appreciate you. Appreciate all your hard work.
I bet you do.
My mom wants a shout out. She sent me a text message directly saying, if you're still recording, give me a shout out. So here's your shout out, Mom.
Yeah, Jill.
Hi, Mom.
Yo, there's a shout out.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
This one's to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
I love you.
And what a great month for
She'll
love.
probably stop listening at that time.
December. She's like, yeah, I'm listening to them, but just not the ones that start off like that.
Pay attention now.
It's fun to drop little Easter eggs, and then like 2 months from now or 3 months from now, she'll be like, yeah, so I got that little Easter egg. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. We did do that.
The thing where Jake like creepily breathed under his voice.
Little Easter egg.
I'm excited for when she gets to the spot where I was like, yeah, we can say whatever we want because it's not like she's going to get this far anyways. That'll be fun. Quick shout out to Sirenscape. Sirenscape is providing our non-verbal audio, aka the background music and what's the word? Ambience music, sound effects. So thank you, Sirenscape. Sirenscape.com, Sirenscape with a Y. And Reed.
Something about me.
Thank you.
I got married.
Congratulations.
Forever ago.
Yeah, 7.5 years ago, but just,
Well, happy anniversary.
Today's episode is brought to you by uniqueness. It doesn't make you special. It just makes you a freak.
Freak.
True that.
I've known a freak or two in my time.
I'm walking proof.
Looking at one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Talking with three others.
Jacob, you are so unique.
Thanks.
Wow, you say that. Wow, you make unique. I mean,
I bet your mom says you're special.
Okay, guys, this entire conversation has gone.
Can vouch for it.
Can we say that?
No.
I don't think you can.
So after not last episode, but the episode before that, then we hung up and Jake had the wow sound effect stuck in his head, so he had to look it up.
The wow.
Oh, the anime wow.
So, yeah, and here we are. Let's see, last episode of the night tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to sleep.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
You just can't stay here.
Who hasn't given a recap?
I don't think you've given a recap.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
you know what? I'll take this opportunity then.
I'll lay down some sick rhymes, bro.
It just isn't very often that I get opportunity to be on the mic.
Yeah.
So I just want
DJ, drop a beat.
We'll drop a beat.
adventurers in the city, trying not to take a pity about all the flame around them, but something around them.
Right? All right. Okay.
Torvo's dropping forks, acting like some dorks.
Mad Forks.
That's what happened last week.
We should all never quit our day jobs.
So let's see. Did the episode? Yeah, the episode started with you guys eating dinner with old Ragbon Smythe at the Backwards J Bar and Grill.
Snap. I just ate some dinner.
What?
And you guys talked a little bit. Mordax really opened up about who he is, who he really is, his dark past.
Just a little bit. There's a whole lot more.
He let us in to who he is inside,
To
and
the dark side.
it really got deep and special for
I
me.
still haven't told him what my name was.
Old R the T.
Yeah.
Riff the Thift.
Don't worry, Reef. Your secret's safe with me.
You little thief.
You can't see it, but I'm winking like Captain Grace.
We also had a one-to-one, or a heart-to-heart with Torvo to make sure that he understood some things. Rav
And he
discovered what could have been a little I don't know what it
Underground
was.
trading.
Yeah, something like that. We don't know exactly what's going on there, but Champ got his sword back, and now we're sleeping over at the temple.
Sleepover. Oh, you guys also spent some time with Henry Hanover. Little exposition there. And
Expose.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack the.
apology accepted. Someone had to know. No, but some exposition went on, and Henry Hanover opened up and was like, "Yeah, one of the partisan groups is behind the temple's burning down, but he doesn't know which one it is."
Yeah, he thought it was
partisan.
really cool truth from us.
Maybe the title of that episode should be "Opening Up."
One of these partisan groups is not like the other. One of
And-
them kind of sucks.
Burn down.
He's commissioned you, Thor, to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
So yeah, you guys are having a sleepover at the Cherobin, or excuse me, not there. That's a pile of rubble.
Whoa.
Kolhaita temple. Is there like a side room, Champ, for that kind of stuff?
Yeah, there's like a barracks kind of thing.
Is Helgana going to come down at 2 a.m. and be like, "Champion, go to sleep, or you can't have any more sleepovers"?
No.
Bro. She sleeps in the barracks with everybody else.
She comes down and she's
It's
like,
an open barracks.
"I've got 2 words for you, Champ: hush and shush."
Thank you, Senior Ammon.
But Rav is over at Henry Hanover's, and I'm assuming they're enjoying a good port and cigar.
Is he over there? Did we decide that's where he went?
Yeah,
Yeah, I came back to the city. Yeah, we were going to meet there. You guys aren't there, so Rav's more or less just getting filled in from Hanover on what you guys were up to.
Chilling like a villain.
so having a good time.
Smoking a cigar. That's right. Burning plants. That's what he wants.
Get planted
Lots,
all.
man. That's what I'll tell you. That smoke leaf.
Got himself a nice long pipe.
Hey, did he smoke in the first couple episodes? I can't remember.
No.
I think he did.
Fry him. Okay. So I know there's some talk before the episode about collecting Rav. Is that are we going to canonize that?
It's really up to Rab, really. I mean,
Raph just goes where he goes.
he's
Nobody
free like
knows
the
where Raph
wilderness.
goes.
Like
He
the
is an
wind
enigma.
blows. I mean, I'm really starting to rethink this. The dude likes worms crawling over his toes and stuff. So
Okay. So nothing eventful happens on Mordax's way to collect Rav.
Oh, who said Mordax was going?
yeah.
You did.
I don't wait, but we didn't say it in the episode yet. I'm on my way to go collect Rav, I suppose. Does anyone recognize me on my way there?
Roll a little stealth check.
I'm not stealthy.
Roll a little disguise self check.
Oh, okay, that's the one.
Disguise.
Disguise. I have that one. 22.
If somebody recognized you,
You didn't know it?
they didn't make that known to you.
Cool.
I did it.
Is that you?
So you show up to Henry Hanover's house, knock on the door. He opens the door and is like, "Can I help you?" And then Rav comes to the door and is like, "Who is it? I don't know this guy. I don't recognize him."
So good.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys make it back to the temple. No problem. Just fine.
Rav's going to relay what he saw outside of town with that little shack and the symbol on the crates.
So the symbol on the crate was a circle with a vertical line down the center, extending out a little bit on each side. Those familiar with the Greek alphabet will know this as the phi symbol.
Ha!
Is what I'm describing. Not necessarily that it's phi in the Libra, but that's the symbol that you see on the crate.
Oh, okay.
PHI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he describe? And so you described everything about what you saw?
Yep. The delivery, the cart, the drivers, the many men, and the crates I saw in the house, and then I left.
The RPG being played.
Yep. The fantastic metal dice that they were playing with.
Ooh.
Did you get metal dice, John?
I
He's
do
like,
not have any said yet.
Answer question.
Well,
Ow!
after hearing that, I'll share with the group that it probably was the Thieves Guild. Could have, maybe not. It's a possibility it's not, but it probably was the Thieves Guild.
The Thieves Guild.
The Thieves Guild.
Champ and Mordax, roll a wisdom check, please.
Just straight wisdom?
Straight wisdom, because I can't think of what skill this would fall under. Knowledge local, but we don't have knowledge local.
17.
Ugh. Oh,
Society check?
11.
Yeah, society would work, I guess.
Okay, that might be better. That's 12.
16.
My wisdom is a -1.
My wisdom is 2. Society was -1 more to that.
Society is a 0 for me, so.
What'd you roll, Champ?
I
16?
rolled a 15.
15? Okay, so at first glance, you're like, the symbol seems familiar that Rav described to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't quite place it, and so you go over to a bookshelf that's in the barracks and kind of do a little bit of research, and you find out that it's a symbol that belongs to a mining company north of Prapa.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Wow. I share with the group.
Interesting. All right.
Okay,
Could it
do you guys?
Whoa. What was that?
Wow.
About
So
to
you
say
guys know
something.
geometry, right? So let me show you a symbol that means the constant, which is the golden value.
No.
I was going to say something.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So, do you guys want to do anything else before you go to bed tonight?
I was going to say something. I'll say this. Perhaps this is with that mining company. I wonder if it's explosives or some sort of fire way to burn things down. Maybe they're smuggling it in through the city. This could be. We might be able to find something out if we were to maybe ambush somebody and take them, take someone hostage and get some answers.
How long do you think we'd have to wait?
A day, maybe 2.
Cricket.
I'm good with it. I can choke somebody out and tie him up.
Getting jiggy with it.
No.
What
Rav
think you
doesn't
all?
know anything more, so he's just quiet.
Sure.
I mean, sure. It's better lead than what anything else really we have.
I mean, we can still check all the temples for clues, but since we have probably a day or 2 before we can maybe ambush anyone, we could probably check out the temples tomorrow and then ambush someone later. Perhaps.
Were you guys still planning on watching the temples tonight? Rav inquires curiously.
I believe so. Oh, that was my plan.
Okay.
Might as well get the most done.
I don't know. Do we want to split the party?
So you guys are planning on going and taking a look at the temples tonight before you go to bed?
I thought we were doing that in the morning.
That's what I was planning on doing.
I thought you guys were gonna protect or watch over a temple or 2, and
Oh no, we're staying at Kohita's temple because Champ's nervous.
Yeah, and
He's a bit nervous.
we didn't want to leave him alone.
The poor chap's a bit nervous.
Before we go to bed, though, I'm gonna go outside and walk around the temple looking for ghosts.
Nice.
Rav's going to, since we're gonna more or less spend the night out, go back to the orchard and more or less
Sleep under
take
a
a
tree.
nap underneath of a tree.
Ooh.
You old hermit.
Pretty much.
guys, let's bury Rev while he's sleeping.
I imagine it's pretty late right now. We just walked 5 miles, we just walked about 8 miles ourselves, getting across the city here.
Yeah, it's getting to be pretty late.
All right, that's all I'll take. That's all I'll take a good nap. I'll take first watch. Just kidding. Although,
Okay.
on the temple, do we want to do a watch at the temple?
There's already a watch at the temple.
Oh, okay. This is a city, but everything else burned down with the watch.
Yes, but Kohita actually is warfare, so
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. So the night passes uneventfully.
Except for Rav.
did I see a ghost on my walk?
No, you did not see ghosts. on your walk.
If only there were more ghosts.
Rav, while he's sleeping under one of the trees in the Prapa city farms by the Temple of Suyalo, his body starts to feel some slight changes.
Jeez.
See what happens when you leave the party. He's gonna come back level 6.
Yeah, right. No,
Just feeling sweaty and awkward.
Rav's throat swells and tongue distends and lengthens, and he realizes that he's dripping acid out of his mouth. And
Jeez, what did you eat?
yeah, so he realizes that this is not a normal thing, so he's actually going to be trying to hide this from the rest of the group.
He's not with us.
I know.
I was informing Jake.
Oh, but he will be. Okay.
So, just so y'all know but don't know.
So, sounds good. Nothing else happens, though, the rest of the night. And you wake up feeling well refreshed after having a good night's sleep. And what seems like 24 hours since you've had a last good night's sleep. All right, so where do you go first? Are you guys sticking together? Or are you splitting the party?
Breakfast. Is Rav coming back to us?
Yeah, there was nothing that happened, so yeah, Rav will. Well, you guys want to go check out the temples too? We could probably grab a bite to eat on the way to the temples. No.
Stop at McDonald's or something.
Why waste my silver pieces?
Sure.
Or are you guys still at the Kauaita temple?
I thought that's where we were eating.
Yeah.
Cool.
Eating that sweet, sweet porridge.
So,
Heck yeah.
Walking a block and a half back to the temple.
what's for breakfast at Kolhaita's temple usually, champ?
Just some hot cereal.
Hot cereal. Come on, this is like the breakfast of
Discipline.
champions.
That was good.
That is the
was good.
breakfast champions, Reed. Why are you dogging on hot cereal?
Call them brown
I would
flakes here.
imagine that there'd be like,
You want a bran muffin?
maybe.
Fine, there's a bran muffin.
It'll keep you regular, baby.
What about, a protein bar or two?
Nope,
A protein shake.
Nope.
Pound of bacon.
Nothing stops a champion like being blocked up or having the runs. Eat your food.
As Rav bites into a delicious piece of fruit from the orchard.
Have stealing fruit from the orchard.
Is he still dripping acid from his mouth?
Not at this point.
He's tripping on.
Has he got a weird tongue?
You guys don't know that yet.
He's turning into alien.
I was saying I've seen quite a few horror movies in my life, and when somebody decides to disguise their infirmities, it's never seems to turn out well.
I'm fine. Just
You don't look fine. Look, let's just go behind that shack there with all the chainsaws, okay?
He says from the mouth coming out of his tongue.
Yeah. It's all cool, guys. Be cool. Be cool. Anyways,
so where do you guys go to first?
well, what's the closest
Usora.
temple, right?
Usora.
Yeah. I mean, might as well just hit him up.
So Usora, Akota, and then Shiroba.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everybody's excited about that.
That's the
Oh
way.
yeah.
Kota, yeah.
All right. So it doesn't take long to get from the Temple of Kolhaita to the Temple of Usora. And when you get there, this was the temple that you passed in your first day in Prapa.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And I found that thing, and I gave it back to him.
And so the person that you gave it back to sees you and recognizes you and is like, "Oh, hello there. Welcome
Hey.
back."
Yeah, thanks. We're actually wondering if you have any idea who might have done this.
Go ahead and roll perception check.
14.
Everybody else go ahead and make perception checks.
13.
10.
Okay. So
Hold on. Jakers, what'd you get?
20.
20? Okay.
So everybody, as you're coming up, you notice that not much has changed in the 48 hours since you were last here. 48 hours, 72 hours.
Whenever
Whenever you were here last, not much has changed. There's not very many people there helping clear the rubble, and you do notice that somebody has built like a small, with 4x4s basically, just a small little
Altar.
yeah, right. And they've mounted the symbol that you found on it, and like it looks like a kid made it basically, but that's what's there. That's the only thing that's really standing, and the rest of it's just kind of rubble.
Methinks there's some shenanigans.
Man, these guys are trying their best with what they have.
Shenanigans.
Something's up.
They burned it down themselves for the insurance money.
trying to rebuild, huh?
Rebuilding a little soon, aren't we? Moving on a little too fast.
Moving on.
No, there are rumors, but I try not to believe those rumors that are going around.
Like what?
Just, I'm sure you've heard that the refugees are burning them down. I don't want to cause a stir or commotion, so I choose not to blame anybody.
We've talked with the refugees, and
Who's telling you that it's the refugees?
That's just the general rumor that's going around the city.
Right, but who specifically told you?
Nobody specifically, I guess. I mean,
I'm
they've been...
taking you to jail.
Just kidding.
By order of the Hanovers.
Answer the question.
Put him on the ground.
She seems
now.
awful cheerful, which is, I guess, would be somewhat surprising.
Awful cheerful.
Awful cheerful. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rosina. I am, or at least was, the head priestess here at the temple. Honestly, you know, Yusora is the goddess of the sun and fire, and I'm just choosing to take it as a sign from her that she's happy. I mean, it seems backwards that she would burn down the temple, but I mean, what other way than with fire? I'm choosing to take it as a sign.
I agree. I mean, if your god cared, why would they let your temple burn down, huh?
Exactly. See, he gets it.
well, I mean, then what about the other two temples?
Well, I know the basic beliefs of the other two partisan groups whose temples have burned down, but I suppose you'd have to talk with them to get their feelings on things.
Did she tell us already what the symbol meant out in front of it?
It's just a symbol of a sun. But she did not.
It's just a symbol of Yusora.
Oh. I thought it was the symbol. No, for some reason I was thinking it was the symbol that we talked about last night.
No.
Okay.
Oh, the
That-
feet.
Okay. All right. That's where I'm like thinking. I'm like, they have this symbol.
Second.
Man,
Okay.
you can't be jumping to shadows, man. Conspiracy theories will take you down, bro.
Hey.
Well, I look at her and say, well, thank you for the conversation. I guess we'll go check the other temples, and good luck with your rebuild.
That's why I was like full on suspicious about this. I'm like, what? That symbol? Come on, guys. How are you not getting this connection?
Would it be too much if we looked around real fast?
No, please do. I'm sorry that it's not much cleaner than what it is right now. I seem to be the only one that's here trying to make a difference. And there's a couple followers that come filter in and out, but I'm the only one that's been here pretty much the whole time.
Okay, well, stay around if we have any questions, please. Would there be anywhere that you'd prefer us not to go?
No, you're welcome to look around at will.
Need to know information.
Where's Will?
Where's Will?
She just told us we're welcome to look around at Will.
Where is he?
Bro, never you mind. I've been looking for Will this whole time.
All right. So some perception checks, methinks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
22.
25.
14.
21.
So, Mordax, you're kind of looking around, and you take a closer inspection at the symbol that's on the makeshift altar. You know, kind of see if you can look behind it, see if there's anything else suspicious about it. But you don't really find anything that you're looking for as far as the other symbol's concerned.
Except for some spray paint.
If I find anything else, because it's also. I mean, I wasn't just looking straight for that symbol.
I am only looking for that symbol.
No, you
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
you as you kind of are looking around, touching stuff, the the charred wood in some areas feels different than other areas. Different, like some sort of accelerant was used.
Ooh. I share my findings with the rest of the group.
If only we had an alchemist.
And
Can
Torvo,
I take samples?
But we know.
yeah, you
of
can
an
take some
alchemist.
samples, put it in your evidence bags.
I'm not an alchemist.
I,
per se.
No, but you are a Gobbo Cop.
That's true. I could use what check would that be to make sure that I just take it?
Criminal intention lore.
Ooh, yeah, legal lore. I know how to handle evidence.
So, Torvo
23.
on
I've got gloves on.
we gotta burn the body off the bones to look at the bones. That's how we'll solve it.
Hey, the bones don't
Yeah.
lie.
There was a show, how we put it, that's what they thought. It's a good idea.
That's where they get all their answers.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're doing this, Torvo does a little sleuthing of his own and finds what seems to be part of the lid or the side of a crate. It's burned pretty well through, but a little bit survived. And you see what might be the symbol that Rav was describing from the night before, painted on the side.
Okay.
Should we take a look at it?
Whoa, calm down. How about you let me RP myself, huh? All right.
Hey guys, I think I found something we were talking about.
Oh. All right. I meander over to him.
Not to play the pronoun game, but I don't know how to describe it unless you come and take a look at this.
I just strode over there.
Rav goes over and has a look too.
Pull off my aviators when I get there.
Burt backward.
Hurry, give us a line.
Let's see what we got here.
Looks like somebody burned their last bridge.
Minor. I hardly know her.
This case is about to blow up.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. I can blow this case wide open. That's a good one.
Rev, go and make a perception check.
fooled again. All right. Anyways,
That is a 29.
Okay, so yeah, you look at it and you immediately recognize it as the same symbol on what you'd imagine would be the same size of crate as you saw from the night before.
Relay the information to the Three Stooges over there.
That's good enough for me, guys. I don't know that we even need to go to the other two temples. I say we just head straight for that shack.
That can't be a coincidence.
um,
It has to be the
I
miners.
use identified magic.
Ooh, something we haven't used in a long time.
I got a 24. Do I sense any magics around this item or like in the area of where we are?
Just the general magic of the Yusoran temple, but nothing specific from the crate or the charred areas that have that off residue.
You probably get a whole lot of magic coming from the field next to you, though.
Actually,
But
maybe we should...
if I sat for 10 minutes and meditated on this, would I identify anything in particular?
Probably not.
Okay.
Maybe we should take this material stuff to the alchemist, that super strong alchemist guy.
Ooh.
Ask him what it is so we know what we're dealing with.
All right, who wants to carry the big old board?
You.
All right, pack mule, here we go.
It's not uncommon to see a gobbo doing things like that, you know?
That's true. I mean, that's not unnatural.
Do you guys
Goblins have
want?
rights too.
It's not unnatural.
Do you
I won't say
guys?
what I'm gonna say.
Do you guys want to stop by either of the other two temples on your way?
Yes.
I do.
I understand that you feel that way, but I wanted to make sure. Because this could be them setting them up just to lure us in one direction. I think so too. I think we should also head to the Occulta temple and
Was there
maybe confirm our suspicions a little bit more.
The more evidence we can collect, the better our thesis will be.
Yeah, there's
I don't know.
so you find the crate and you kind of dig around a little bit more in that area, and there's not like anything else really that's super suspicious.
Okay.
Even being like, all right, so let's make sure that we got it. I mean, there's lots of charred wood that could be from a crate, but it could be just from walls or beams or any other wood member.
If there was writing on the wall, I actually would have found it with my occult check, so no, it wasn't.
Well, there's no walls to be written.
Oh, no, yeah.
So it wasn't that suspicious.
To the temple of Akota.
Reed did bring up a good point, though. The field next to you did reveal a surprising amount of magic.
Yeah, I could feel a pull of that in that area. Fantastic. I just keep that in mind that I'll probably go and meditate there at some point to see what I can figure out.
See if you can take a hit. Sweet outlaw
Got it, guys. I've identified the magic.
Some people walk by as you're doing that. People walk by as you're doing that. Hey, how's it feel to worship a fake? Fraud.
There's dragons here, baby.
Look at me, I'm flying. I'm flying.
I feel it. I feel like I can fly right now, guys. Chase that dragon.
Put your clothes back on. Stop running around the field.
Is there any acid dropping out of Rav's mouth?
No.
He's I'd imagine you'd be very conscientious about it, being like, can't.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them.
Is your throat still pretty swollen?
I really hate this whole meta because I can't see a reason why I'd actually use perception on you. So I can't just be like, I'm using. I haven't made it known that I just stare at all of you guys all the time. So,
Well, you're trying
look back
to
at Rav.
understand us. That's what you're trying to do.
You look back at Rav, who is extending his elongated tongue into his nose. Something seems off.
Can't quite place it. What's going on?
Rav always pick his boogers with his tongue. Is that just me?
Are we going?
Okay.
Let's move on to the temple. Come on, guys.
Oh my gosh!
Do you guys do any say or do anything else to Rezina?
Just wave.
No.
We'll wave goodbye.
Flip her right off.
She doesn't understand it. That's not their language. So
She calls after you. Be safe on your travels, and may the sun light your paths.
Thank you.
and may fire never find you again. Oh wait.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the sun as well, but nighttime comes too.
And she goes back to work as best she can.
And then I lean over close to Mordax and I say in Goblin. And he's like, I did good there, right? Like, I beat the bushes.
I nod and say,
Yeah. Keep working on it, though.
No secrets.
You couldn't see it, but Jakers tapped this out of his nose.
Okay. On to the altar.
So go ahead
We're on
and
the next one south there, eh?
make perception checks.
At the Akota temple? Is that where you're at?
Yeah, yucky.
13.
14.
13, 17, 14?
29.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay. So upon initial first sight, this is the first time you guys have been past this temple, right?
Yes.
That's correct.
I thought, I thought we passed it initially.
Thank you.
No,
Okay.
that was the Sora
You're
temple.
right. Yeah. we just talked about it, and I was really bummed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanted to go see it, the smoldering ruins, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, it's the library.
Yeah.
Library.
So you see the two little annexes on the temple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So both of those are or were libraries,
Reading nooks.
so, reading nooks type thing. One of them is more public library, and the other one's more like reference books and stuff, or like the restricted section, as it were.
The Black Library.
What?
No, keep going.
So as you come upon the ruins, or what's left, you see that this temple is pretty much all the way cleaned up as far as the ashes and the rubble, and the construction has commenced on it again. They've organized and put the books as best they can, kind of off to the side underneath like an awning to protect in case it rains. But it's pretty well almost all the way cleaned up, and you see somebody who shaved what's it called when a friar or a monk shaves the top of their head? Right here. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know the name.
so he's got that kind of look, brown hair, brown robes, rope tied around his waist, spectacles on his nose.
I'm picturing Toby Flenderson.
I'm picturing a Friar Tuck.
Yes, Toby Flenderson dressed as Friar Tuck from The Office.
Perfect.
So that's who you see in the kind of overseeing construction and things like that.
Okay.
He seems to be the person in charge.
Hello.
Sorry, I put my chips in my mouth.
Greetings.
Is there a chance that we'd be able to look at your temple?
Or maybe even the rubble. We're here in the name of Hanover, of Henry Hanover, doing a bit of investigation.
Henry Hanover. Roll perception check, everybody.
29.
12. So
Man, 14. What the heck?
better than 12.
Take that, you
Yeah,
dragon.
but my natural's 11.
Who rolled the 29?
Me.
Champ, as you see, as you're looking at this gentleman, and Mordex says Henry Hanover, you see his eyes kind of squint just slightly. Pupils dilate a little bit.
They squint and dilate. Wow.
His eyes squint, but his pupils dilate.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a snake.
He's a snake.
I don't see that with a 20.
They do one of these.
Yeah.
No,
So-
it's super slight. Like,
Okay.
So, does
super
it say anything to me?
Henry Hanover. Well, do you have proof of that?
I procure the documents.
Yeah, we're here in an official capacity.
Well, I'll decide that. And he kind of like plays trombone with the paper, and gets the words in focus and reads it, and he goes, I suppose you are. Well, are you looking for anything in particular?
No, just wanted to see what happened. See if we could find any evidence. Nothing in real particular. Just yeah.
Well, if you ask me, I think it's clear that there's a breach in the outer wall defenses, and the refugees are coming in, burning down the temple.
What makes you say
Why
that?
would you?
Yep.
Well, the temples weren't burning down before, and now all of a sudden an influx of refugees I don't think it's coincidental.
Do you know nothing of the storm that happened?
The storm? I was here for that. And the storm didn't burn down a single building.
Oh, but it destroyed their entire village, and now they're here seeking refuge.
Quite. I don't understand the reasons of madness, but I am confident that it is the refugees that are behind these atrocities.
Why would they want to destroy your temple?
I don't know.
Well, you clearly have
It'd be
them
possible
labeled
for Rav to look around.
Don't you worship Akota? The god of wisdom, truth, and knowledge? You don't understand people? You of all people should probably understand much more than others.
Don't lecture me on my beliefs, Goblin.
Whoa. It's not called for. Hey.
Merely stating the obvious.
You seem put out about Henry Hanover. What's that about?
We just don't see eye to eye on everything, that's all.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
Don't leave town.
This dude totally burned down his own temple for insurance money.
Puts down the brass knuckles. Hope you don't leave town.
Sorry, I just pictured it.
If you ask me, I think it's obvious why my temple was burned down first. We're the closest ones to a city gate.
Nah. But how does that? But why then Charoba? I mean, that's pretty far away. They have to climb a hill. They got to get through everything over there.
If you look at it from that perspective, they all are within access of the gates.
It's true.
Yeah, but Charoba's like, you got to get around the cliff, and you got to climb the cliff.
Yeah, but from coming from the west access, it's in just as much reach as the.
No, it's not.
FDR is much easier to get to.
Yep.
It's much easier to get
Because
there.
you see that.
Oh yeah, you have
line?
to go up and then over and around, huh? Okay.
So what does he say to that?
As I stated before, I don't understand the reasons of madness.
And as I said before, a follower of Akota probably should know.
Keep mocking him. This is good. I'm going to sneak away while he's mocking him.
If you ask me, there is no truth or wisdom in madness.
Seems like you're just trying to beat around the bush to say that you just don't know.
Torvo gives a knowing nod and a slight wink.
So, if there's nothing else I can help you with, would you mind?
Yes, you can help us with with another thing.
He kind of like rolled his eyes a little bit. Yes.
Where's the rubble from the previous building here?
Well, most of it's been taken away because it's
To where?
rubble, as you know, and it's awful hard to rebuild with rubble still around. So it's been taken away.
That's obvious. Any person could have told you that.
Would you mind telling us where you dumped the refuse?
Wherever the construction workers have taken it, it's not my job to understand.
Are they around?
There's a few around.
It seems like you know so much.
Hey,
thanks for
you're
your help.
very knowledgeable on these matters. Thank you.
I have a question for you, priest.
Yes.
In the few days before the unfortunate incident with your temple burning down, do you recall any deliveries or crates being stacked in or around the building?
Here?
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
All right. We'll approach one of the construction workers. Hey Tony, let's get these walls put up before lunch, okay?
Tony.
Did you hear me, Tony? Yeah, I heard you, boss.
Excuse us.
Hey, whoa, watch it, little fella. Sorry, I almost stepped on you. What are you doing out here? This is a construction. Where's your hard hat, man?
Hard hat?
Protect your head, your noggin.
My head is plenty hard, thank you.
Oh, wait, those haven't been invented yet. That's right, OSHA's not around. Hey, Tony, you just do whatever you want, okay?
OSHA? Are you okay?
You don't know about it, but your kids are gonna love it.
Alright, let's grill this dude real fast. Let's get on with it.
He's a witch.
What can I help you with?
What'd you do with all the building rubble?
We took it outside the city gates and just kind of dropped it off.
Where?
At the east gate right there.
Did you just dump it right in those people's homes?
Pretty much. They seem pretty happy to get it. I don't know what for. I didn't even think they could read. Put some books out there. All the books that didn't get burnt are sitting right here in a stack. And all the ones that got burnt, we kind of took out there. Rubble, rocks, like little rocks and stuff. And all of it that we couldn't reuse, we just took right outside. They seem pretty... Have you seen outside the gates recently? There's a whole group of people out there with not much, so they seem pretty happy to get it. Rebuild their houses and stuff. Corrugated aluminum,
What's your
cardboard,
name?
whatever they can get.
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Robert. What's your name, little man?
My name is Mordax, but you can call me
That's
Mordax.
a fun name, Mordax. That's pretty cool. I like it.
All right, Robert, you keep doing you keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, thank you, sirs. You gentlemen, have a blessed day.
Oh, Robert, one more thing. What do you think about the priest over here?
What's up, Mordax? What do you need, man?
What do you think about the priest over here?
Old Salvo, he's kind of stern. He's a pain, to be honest. But he's like that to everybody. Like, I saw how he's treating you. Don't even let it get you down, man. Don't even let it. Yeah. So he's kind of like that, But I mean, his temple burned down, so we just want to make him have a good day, If I can make him smile just once while we're doing this, then today's been a successful day. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know where you're gonna get plenty. You know where you get plenty of smiles for helping.
Where?
Eusaurus Temple.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Because that between me and you, that chick, what's her name? Rosina? She's hot, man. She's hot. Maybe I'll go up there, say hi, see if we can help her when we're done here.
I think that's a good idea.
I think you should go
Silver's
now.
paying us a lot of money, though. You know what I mean? So you got to go where the money's at. So maybe if she's got some more money, then we can go up there too. But maybe if not, maybe if I get a date out of it, do you think she'd do that? You think she'd trade like labor for like a date?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Would you ask her? Would you ask her for me? Because I got to work.
I'm sorry.
So.
I've got work of my own.
You work too. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck, Robert.
Hey, thank you, sirs. You guys have a blessed day.
All right.
Okay, by far, Robert is my favorite NPC.
him and Tony.
Hey, Tony, did you get that wall up yet? Let's go.
I hope they make another appearance.
Clearly, and I passed along with the group that I don't think it's any value to even try and track down.
No, definitely not.
So, to Chiroba.
Chiroba!
Bum, ba, 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 bum.
To the rickshaws. Hey-ya.
Now, who's got confidence? We gotta make good speed.
Okay. Go ahead and make perception checks.
Hey,
Yeah!
18.
27.
23.
we better find all the evidence we need right here.
So these initial perception checks have been just to see a general state of what the temple's in.
Yeah.
So.
Boo.
It's burned down.
It's burned down. So the Chiroba Temple also, although it's been the most recent temple to burn down, it's pretty well cleaned up. It looks very similar to the state that the Akota Temple is. Initially, you might have thought that because the Akota Temple burned down first, that's the reason why it's so clean. But seeing this, you might have other thoughts as far as why it's Chiroba. But I mean, Chiroba's got a lot of money too. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's you see a chica kind of walking around, directing work and just looking at stuff. But yeah, there's quite a few people that are here working on the repairs and construction of the temple.
Cool. Let's go.
Neat.
Good lady.
There you go.
Yes.
Hi. We're here in an official capacity. You mind if we check out your temple?
Who's official capacity?
Health inspector.
Health inspector. You were out here yesterday.
Building inspector.
Somebody from your office. Oh, the building inspector isn't supposed to be out here till there's a building to inspect.
I tap my shirt as if I've got important insignia or something like that. I bring out my credentials and flash in front of her, say Hanover.
Oh, the Hanover sent you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, and she kind of looks.
Yes,
at
my lady.
She looks at the document and reads it over. Well, any friend of Henry's, a friend of mine. Yeah, how can I help you?
We just like to look around and just look at what's maybe left and try and put some things together.
Please, yeah, be my guest.
Maybe you could answer a question. Why is the priest over at the Occult temple? Why is he?
What's up his butt?
Why does he like Henry Hanover?
I don't know. As far as what's up his butt, it's probably his reading glasses.
Oh, she's funny.
I can't imagine what it would be like to be as poor as they are.
Wait,
anyways,
you said they're poor?
I'm sure being friends of Henry, you don't know what it's like to be poor either.
Wait, you said that the priest of Akota, they're all poor?
Well, they spend most of their money on books. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't taken a look at their books exactly, but believe me, nobody is as wealthy as the Hanovers. And as such, no church is as wealthy as the Cherobins.
So would it surprise you to know that the Akotans are already building a temple, rebuilding their temple, and are farther along than you are?
Well, I don't know if I'd say farther along, but I haven't been down there personally. It'd be a little surprising and a little bit insulting, to be honest, but perhaps they're managing their finances better than we expected.
Suspicious.
I'd take a look around.
Rav wants to ask her the same question he asked the other priest there. If she remembers seeing any crates being delivered or being in and around the temple at the time of the fire.
Well, it was my day off. I wasn't at the temple, but I don't remember hearing anybody say anything about crates. I'd imagine if there was some suspicious crates, as you're describing, they'd be removed or at least inspected.
Okay. Thank you, good lady.
27.
27?
Yeah.
On you're just searching around?
Yeah, just search around.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty well cleaned up, like at the Akota temple, and you'd imagine that they kind of did the same thing, just take their rubble out, and they didn't even have to take it very far because all of the refugees just wanted a piece.
We'd imagine that, or do we confirm that? There's a difference.
You can confirm it if you'd like.
Give me some of that rubble.
Do you know what happened to the rubble?
Sad, really, but if you can believe it, they took it out to the refugees, and that's what they're living in now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Our misfortune is their fortune, and that is fortunate.
Maybe you should get off your high horse and help them out a little bit.
We did help them out. We sent them to rubble.
More.
Uh-oh. I see Mordax putting on the brass knuckles again.
Kind of waves it off and is like, now that's the spirit. More is the spirit, yes. But with your 27, Torvo, as you keep inspecting, you see where the restroom, pit of despair, would be, and they've gone to great lengths to kind of cover that up as best they can. They put some 1/4-inch steel plate over the top of it and some big old pieces of stuff. So those boogeymen that live in the sewers can't come up.
Okay.
Cool. Neat.
That is cool.
Is there a reason why you've sealed your latrines?
No, we can't use them. There's no walls yet, and honestly, there's not even a toilet there, as you can see. So there's nothing to lock. So we've done that. Just for the time being. Do you need to use the restroom?
I'm good, thanks. Just wait.
As you stand in a puddle.
Ew.
Cool.
Well, is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with?
No, thank you, good lady. But maybe, there is one other thing I could do.
Yes, please.
Would you mind donating a whole lot of funds for those refugees out there? Maybe clothes or something to the refugees out there.
Secondhand clothes. You are cute.
That would be wonderful.
Potentially. I was just actually going to ask you the same thing. Would you mind making a donation to our small church here? And she holds out a donation cup.
I'd say, as being Cheropin, I believe you have plenty of wealth.
Well, doesn't hurt to ask, and I have been rather helpful, if I do say so myself.
Sure have.
Yeah. Ching, 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 ching.
She shakes the cup.
Her purse is no, it's a purse that rattles.
She holds it out let's put something in it.
Well, good luck.
Walk away.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
She kind of looks on as you guys leave, and just stands there. If you look back, she's still standing there, not sure what to do with the rejection of somebody not giving her money, let alone 4 people. Okay, so you guys leave the Hanover or leave the Cherobin temple and are now making your way
Downtown
towards the alchemy shop.
I realized what I should have done, by the way. I'm going to share this real fast. I just realized what I should have done was taken a coin out of the cup. Thank you.
You can run back and do it. Go ahead.
No, it's good. It's good.
So, the way back to the city center leads you right past the Hanover residence. And as you are walking walking towards it, you see that a large crowd has gathered, which is surprising because there wasn't anybody there when you walked past just 15 or 20 minutes ago.
Oh, cool.
When I say a large crowd, I mean there's probably 30 to 50 people standing around.
More people who that don't need to be in front of the Hanover State than were.
Yeah.
Music time.
Does there seem to be people milling about in an emergency-like fashion?
Yeah, they're kind of standing on their toes and looking, and you can see that the city guard is at the front doors of the residence.
Cool. Yep.
So are these refugee-esque people, or are these
No,
towns?
these are the ritzy kind of people.
Do the guards look like they're keeping the crowd out?
The crowd seems to know their place and they're not pushing, but it's almost as though they've heard rumors and now they want to see.
Is there a carriage or some sorts to?
I think something's happened at the estate.
Do I see a carriage at all with like bars on it?
No.
Nah, I think that Henry has probably met with something.
Henry has probably met Harry.
I mean, they met they're brothers. They met a long time ago.
I'll tell you, when Harry met Sally.
Let me tell you, I've seen Harry and Henry together. Not pretty.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Robert. It's like Robert's already there.
Eating his lunch. They got that wallet.
Wow, you see that?
Not every day you see something like this. What's up with that? So do you guys do anything with the crowd, or do you just walk right by?
Walk right up through the crowd and up to the guard.
I'm walking up to the back of the crowd just to see if we can see it.
I'm going through the crowd and up to the guards.
I mean, I'm still holding that crate with the sign on it, so
I want to stealth through the crowd.
Okay. Champ, what do you say to the guard?
What's going on here?
I'm gonna have to ask you to stay back, sir.
We're on Henry Hanover's business.
flashing the badge.
On Henry Hanover's business, huh? Oh, I hate to tell you this, but you don't have an employer anymore.
What?
I hate to tell you this, but you don't have an employer anymore.
Huh?
Hey,
come here. Come here. What we got inside, and he kind of leans in. What we got inside is, well, the stress must have got to him, you know.
What are you talking about?
He killed himself, and kind of knife to the heart kind of motion. Sad thing, you know. The stress of being next in line. I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense to me either. But we're gonna have to figure all that out next week on D5 questing.
Whacking and shrinking it down.
Oh yeah, you fellas have a good weekend, all right?
You too. Oh wait.
You too.
Hey, Tony.
See, hey, Tony says bye too, all right? 1, 2, 3.
D5. D5, y'all. D5.
D5. On lunch break.
D5.
D5.